Hey, how you doing? Brad Kelly here. So one of the big topics that we hear in the news today is inflation. And we actually see that. We see that obviously at the gas station. We see it especially at the grocery store these days, and a lot of other items that we go to purchase. So a really easy way to remember what inflation is too much money chasing too few goods. That's a real simple way to describe it, because we've had Federal Reserve that's been pumping immense amount of money into the system, as well as the federal government with their massive borrow and spend. So what can we do as, actually small businessmen on keeping up with inflation? And I'm just going to kind of show and let you know what I've done over the years in keeping up with inflation, because inflation is really sneaky. Last, a good, 20 some years, inflation has grown at a very slow rate, but it can still sneak up on you. And a good example is I tune and repair pianos, and I was at a customer's house, and he has a friend, down south somewhere. I don't know if it's South Washington or where, but he heard how much I charged. So I charge $170 for piano tuning. And this fellow says, "What's going on up there? Wow, you can get a lot of money for piano tuning." Well, he's charging $95. And basically, for the amount of what your expenses are, your travel time, the time it takes to actually go to somebody's house and work on their piano, you have to factor all those things in. So he basically wasn't making any money, in my opinion. And so what I've done, and I've done this for years, is to check what's the benchmark. And my benchmark is when my dad started Kelly's Piano Service. He started tuning pianos in 1975. And at that time, the going rate for a piano tuning was $30. So let's go to what I've always done. It's going to probably change a little bit because, we have pretty rampant inflation right now. So I've got to kind of calculate a little bit of that in. But I'll show you what I've done in the past. And so let's go to the computer and I'll show you what I do. I'm gonna put on my glasses though. That's the problem with getting old, is you start losing your eyesight. So you want to type in inflation calculator. There you go, comes right up. And so I've always gone to the actual government Bureau of Labor Statistics website, and they have a calculator there. So let's type in $30. And we'll go to 1975. Whoops, 76, I don't want to go to 76, 75, there we go. And we'll go to, March 2022. So, like I said, my going rate at this point is $170 for a regular piano tuning for most all areas of the county. I mean, I do charge more if I, go to Wickersham, areas like that. So Glacier. So let's hit the calculate button, and it comes up as $165.55. So I'm actually pretty close. And the thing is too, is that this dollar amount is also, if you go back with Kelly's Piano Service, back when my dad owned the business, when he got started out, his accountant and everything said he needed to charge sales tax. Now, that has all changed. Well, actually it didn't change. It's his accountant really didn't know what he was doing. So, and then me being married to an accountant, when we took over the business, we switched it over to a service, and you don't charge sales tax for that. So, all right, so we're at $165.55. Now, I know back in, when was it? That was 2017. I was charging $140. Oops. want to do this here. $140 for a piano tuning, regular piano tuning. So March, no, whoops, I don't want to do that this way. Go back, sorry about that. So we go back to $30, and this goes back to 1975. Oops, there we go. And we'll go to 2017. And we'll see where we're at there. There we go, $140.38. So basically, we want to, as you know, small businessmen, and keep up with inflation. And like I said, it can be a real sneaky thing. So this kind of gives me an idea where I'm at with, am I keeping up with inflation? And I can also explain to my customers when they say, wow, it was such and such 5 years ago. Well, of course, we have inflation. It always is creeping up. So this is a good way to stay on top of that and make sure that you're not charging too little for your services, because it can happen really fast where all of a sudden you start running the numbers at some point and you're just not making the money that you used to. So anyway, I hope that helps. I hope you're having a good day. Have a great week, and I'll be talking to you soon.